Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Stacy Lee's Life with Cerebral palsy. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the family. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead and subscribe and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I upload new videos. So if you are new here, my channel is based around cerebral palsy because I myself have cerebral palsy, so I want to help those who have cerebral palsy and those who don't have cerebral palsy. The reason I want to help those who have cerebral palsy is to help them realize that they're not alone in this disability, and for those who don't have this disability, understand what it's like for me and other people to live with cerebral palsy, because I get a lot of questions. So if you want to know more about cerebral palsy from my perspective, this is the channel that you come to. So recently I've been getting a lot of questions. Do I ever get frustrated about having cerebral palsy? And I was not sure if I was going to do this video. It took me months to decide whether I wanted to do this type of video, because I'm the type of person that I don't like to complain about cerebral palsy. I don't want people to feel sorry for me, have pity for me. I don't like none of that. So I wasn't sure if I was ever going to do a video like this. However, because I've been getting a lot of questions, do I ever get frustrated on having cerebral palsy? I figured if I'm getting a lot of questions on it, there's a reason why. There is a reason why I'm getting a lot of questions. So I'm going to do this video to help you guys realize that if you were going through something like this, as far as getting frustrated with it, you are not alone. And as I just said, I didn't know if I wanted to do a video like this, because I want to try to keep my channel as positive as I possibly can, because again, guys, I don't want people to feel sorry for me. I don't want people to have pity for me. But at the same time, I want to be real with you guys. So here we go with today's video. So to answer everyone's question, yes, I get frustrated. I actually, believe it or not, get angry with myself at times, because I have cerebral palsy, because I can't get up and walk. I can't do those things that I wish I could do. But on the flip side of that, I'm very, very grateful for what I can do. I get frustrated because I have to ask for help. And maybe for some people, they don't have a problem asking for help. But for me, I absolutely have a problem asking for help when it comes to certain things, because I feel like I'm a burden to people, because some people that, and I'm not saying all my friends or family, the majority of my family complain about having to help me, so I feel like a burden because of that. So I don't like asking for help. I'd rather just do it myself, and I get frustrated with myself because there are certain things that I know I need help with. I'm just too stubborn to ask for help. And guys, there's nothing wrong with asking for help. Don't get me wrong when I say that. There is nothing wrong for asking for help from anyone. It's just for me, I just don't want to feel like a burden to anybody. I rather be helping somebody instead of somebody helping me, even though I know there's certain things that I can't do. I'm just too hard-headed and stubborn, and need to realize that sometimes you do need help. And I have wonderful people that do help me, but when I'm around certain people that I have to come in contact with, and they realize that they have to help me, they give me attitude, and that's not what I like, because in the long run, I'm not the one that asked to be like this. I was born like this for a reason. And sometimes I ask why me, but other times I look at my friends that have cerebral palsy, and I ask myself, well, why not? Because some of my friends that do or did have cerebral palsy, they can't walk, they can't talk, or even some of them have passed away because of it. And it's not because of the cerebral palsy itself, because cerebral palsy is not a deadly thing in a sense. It just causes you to have other medical issues with that. Like, some people can get seizures from it, some people have heart issues from it. There could be all kinds of factors, but cerebral palsy itself is not deadly. It just causes a whole bunch of other medical issues with that. And what cerebral palsy is, for those of you that don't know, is a muscular disease. And for me, it affects my legs and the right side of my body. And I've never ever am one to complain about being in pain. As a matter of fact, I will sit there and somebody will ask me, "Are you in pain?" I'm like, "Nope." And they're like, "I know when you're in pain and when you're not." And I'm like, "I'm not in pain." And I do that because I don't want them to feel sorry for me in any way, because I am, with the exception of some other people that I know that have cerebral palsy, I am the strongest person that I know. At least I like to try to think that. So I don't want people to feel sorry for me. So I act like I there's nothing wrong. Because if I do and I sit there and worry myself with it, I will drive myself crazy. Now, the only time that it's really bothered me is, honestly, guys, is when I had my knee surgery. My back surgery, I deal with it okay. I deal with the pain from that aspect of it. Yes, does it frustrate me because I have scoliosis? Absolutely, but I deal with the pain because I can't not deal with it because I have to still live my life to the fullest. And if I let, in a sense, if I let this thing beat me, which if anybody knows me, knows I'm not gonna go down without a fight. And I will go into more detail about the things that I've done to overcome this frustrating part of my life. And as I tell people, cerebral palsy is not who I am. It's just a part of who I am. Because, and I say that because a lot of people think because I have cerebral palsy, they think, oh, she has cerebral palsy, so it's who she is. No, it's a part of who I am. It's not who I am. And I don't let it define me. I define it. So just keep in mind next time you get frustrated and you think, oh, you're alone and I can't do this, I can't do that. And this is what keeps me going, guys. Because I know a lot of people out there that have cerebral palsy. They can't do the things that I can do. Just because I can't walk does not mean that I can't do certain things. Yes, it may take me a little bit longer. And that's the thing that you have to remember, guys. I'm very grateful for what I can do. Just because I can't walk. Excuse me, not work. I can't do that either. But just because I can't walk, I can still move my body. I mean, there's people out there that have cerebral palsy that cannot move their body. And a lot of people think because I have cerebral palsy, I can't feel any part of my body. And I tell you guys, I feel every single part of my body. So, yeah, the next time you get frustrated, just remember it could be worse. Just look at it on a positive side. I know it gets hard at times. It gets hard for me at times. And I beat myself up about it all the time. But I do that behind closed doors. And you guys would never see me beat myself up about it. Because that's not how I want to have this channel go. You guys will never see me or hear me beat myself up about it. Granted, do I cry about it? Absolutely, there's days I cry about it. And there's days I laugh because I'm just so grateful, again, for what I do have. So, again, guys, just remember that I do get frustrated because there's certain things that I can't do. But I'm also grateful for the things that I can do. And I will touch more on that in another video, because again, I've been getting a lot of questions on what things I can do and what things I cannot do. So I will go back and redo the video on the recent things that I can do and the recent things that I can't do, because there's things that have changed that I now can do and things that I can't do anymore that I could do before. So stay tuned for that, and I'm going to end this video here. And remember, as I always say, never say you can't, always say you can. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.